I'm checking the live stream, so give me 1 second. Okay, so I got the live chat, so now I can see whatever you guys are saying. Great. All right. Fantastic. I'm briefly checking the microphone, so. Okay, the microphone is fine. We should be able to begin shortly. All right, we need to get people into the live stream, guys. Make sure you hit the thumbs up right now. That would be awesome. We need to get as many people in this live stream. We're going to be doing this analysis for everybody. Also, we're going to be live until we hit 6,000 subscribers. We're going to be live for a very, very long time. So if you hit that subscribe button, that would be awesome. As you can see, nobody won the election yet as of late. So that is that. I am looking at the comments now. Yeah, microphone's great. Yeah, the microphone is great, right? It's yeah, that might be a little bit annoying. So I'm gonna have to spam this link in the Discord. Doing a very special, unique. This is how you do marketing. Absolutely fire. That's how you do marketing, right? Okay. So we said that Neo would either bounce massively or go sideways, and looks like it's not bouncing, so it's going sideways, right? We can see that we made this little thingy, right? Okay, so this would have happened if the markets were bullish. Markets are not bullish, so it's going sideways. We previously shorted Neo from 48 or 43.8 all the way down to 39 to about 38, somewhere around that, and then we bounced off of that level. We bought back in at 39, and we sold at 42, somewhere around there. We need many people in there. Oh, sorry guys, that I just hit the mic. Yeah, we haven't started the analysis yet. We need many people into this live stream, so we all need to click that thumbs up. We need as much as people have to get to here in this live stream. Neo's down 2.9% so far. And I'm going to be briefly looking at the 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily before we start the video, or before we start the analysis. How many Palantir are you shorting? Well, I took a short from 14.9 to $14, and I sold it, so I got about, I think it was $500 profit, something around that. But I'm shorting it again though, so I don't know what's happening with Palantir right now, but I'm still waiting for people to join. Absolutely fire live stream. Once in a lifetime. Love that clickbait. Okay, so this should be enough. We got 35 people in the live stream. That should be enough. Could be some. Okay, cool. I'm looking at the 4 hours. So 4 hours is about to come down, just like we came down right there. One day is still looking bullish. Something is wrong. What's happening on the weekly? Something is really wrong. What's happening on the monthly? All right, so we're overbought on every single level. We're overbought on every single level. 4 hours overbought. 3 hours overbought. 2 hours. Okay. All right, so we're about to begin. I'm still looking at some things. I have to draw a resistance right around there. That's a clear resistance as well. This should be fine, I think. All right, are we ready, guys? Are we ready for the analysis? Do we have enough people? All right, before we start the analysis, I would like to say one thing. We're going to be live streaming until we reach 6,000 subscribers. That's going to be a little bit of a stretch because we still need like 600 subscribers. We'll see where it goes. I just want to be testing my microphone, right? So that's why I'm taking this opportunity to go live until 6,000. We're probably not going to reach it. We're probably going to get to 5,400. We're right about 5,320. So, but I'm just going to be live streaming endlessly, and if we reach 6,000 at one point, that would be great, and then I'll just go rest. But yeah, that's going to be the idea. I'll be analyzing all your stocks. I'm going to go very deep into it because I'm going to have a lot of time. So that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we are ready. All right, I'm ready. You're ready. We're all ready. I think this time around, because it's a NIO special, I think I'm going to start with the 1 week. Oh my god, look at that chart. That looks so ridiculous. Oh my god. It's just one green candle. This is NIO, guys. This is NIO. It's just amazing. Oh my. Alright, so... okay, so we're going to start with the 1 week, and then we go to the 1 day, and then for the 4 hours, and then the 1 hour, and then etc. I think Palantir might be red on Monday. So we got everything. Let's grab this. We see earnings is coming up. Right. This is going to be important, actually. Hey guys, welcome back to Lucid Trading. Today we're going to be talking about NIO stock. Today's the 6th of November, Friday. We're going to be analyzing NIO for the last trading day of the week. Now, before we get into this video, I would like to just say that this is a special video. We're live streaming this right now. So if you're watching this, you're watching it either live or after the live video. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and make sure you subscribe because we're right now trying to hit 6,000 subscribers before this live stream ends. We're probably going to be live streaming for 10 hours straight, maybe even longer. Maybe we'll not even reach it. Anyways, guys, make sure you do that. I would really appreciate that. Now, let's start with the video. This time we're starting with the 1 week because I think for NIO, you need that long-term perspective, right? You need to know where it's going long-term. So we previously had this trend line going for us, right? But at this point, we're defying the trend line and we're just literally going up parabolic. So that means we're going up just like that, right? But at some point, this will end because it cannot go up to infinity. It will come down at some point. We're going to look at the history. Have we seen such a move in the past? No, we have not. But I do have a lot of experience with these kind of moves. In fact, we saw one with Tesla. I don't know if you guys know Tesla, probably. But with Tesla, we had a we had a stock split, and we had a thing that we call battery day and S&P 500 inclusion. So the stock shot up massively, but then after that it came back down. It's corrected about 30%. Now, NIO hasn't seen such a move before, and this could be the very first move where it's going to be doing something like that. So what could be happening is we could keep on going up to about $50, maybe even higher than that. And then gradually, as earnings comes around, we'll crash down all the way back down to this trend line. So to about $26. So we'll see a huge push to the upside to the $52, and then that will happen. Then I would like to say that we'll gradually push forward, and we'll see some sideways movement just around here. I can't be precise because this is way in the future. And then I'm going to have to grab my brush again. I want to actually predict something that's going to happen next year. So this is going to be very important. Okay, so next year. Okay, this is next year, 2021. So for next year, I would say that we'll have to put this just like that. As we go through the year, we're going to reach higher and higher, right? Oh, this looks awful. Just like that, we go higher and higher and higher. We have corrections, and we keep on going higher, just like that. And we'll probably reach the $100 at some point. And I think this might be around this time, but then next year, just like that, we'll go parabolic, and we'll come back down again, and we can go trade sideways again at a higher point. So I think something similar to this is going to happen. I know it looks very vague, it looks ugly, but that's supposed to be that way. I'm not going to be making a prediction right now, but I'm just trying to say there's a huge certainty and possibility that NIO will reach $100 if the markets don't crash next year. If the markets do crash, well, that's a different story, but I'll make a video on that in the future. All right, so we know that the long term is going to be very bullish for NIO, because NIO, like Tesla, is growing really fast. NIO is the Chinese Tesla. So what does that mean for us? Well, if you compare that price to where NIO is at right now, it's nothing. This is nothing. It's about to go to $100, right? So I think the winning strategy would be to hold NIO regardless of any kind of downturn. Hold it to the next year, to the next years. That is the winning strategy. But if you don't have any patience, then keep watching the video. So usually most people will not wait like a whole year. Like, why would you wait a whole year, right? You're going to need that money for other things. So why would you wait? So we could also trade this. And if you want to trade NIO, well, keep on watching, because we're going to go to the 1 day where we can get a little bit more information to where this is going. All right. I would say that we are still not done with the upwards move, but we can see that the MACD is really extended. I think we're going to see this happen. MACD is going to come down a bit, right? It's going to touch it again. So we're going to see a little bit of a correction, possibly to the $40. And then after that, when we have touched, we'll surge all the way to $50. Either we go there directly, or we do it like this. I think this could be very likely, actually. So we go all the way to the $50. And then we come back down, just like that. We crash all the way back down to approximately $35 to maybe even the $30. And then right after earnings, we'll see I guess this would be a wishful pump to the upside. Like, hey, we're going to go up again, but nope. Nope, we're not going up. We're not going to go anywhere. And then we'll see some sideways movements through January, February, March, April, because those are usually going to be the worst months for NIO. We don't really perform well in January, February, March. So I would say that that's going to happen. We've also seen this in 2018, 2019. These are not really the best months for NIO to be, like, you don't want to be owning NIO. in January, in February, in March. You want to get out of NEO. Either you get in NEO for the next 3 years and you don't care about the winter, like Warren Buffett says, you buy a farm, you purchase a farm, and you don't look at it for the next 5 years, regardless of any storm or regardless of anything that could happen to the farm. You just wait. You wait and see what happens. Same thing with NEO. You wait and see what happens for the coming 5 years. Some people might like that, some people don't. For now, I would see probably another 10 to 20% upside. Let's head over to the 4 hours. Now, we can clearly see on the 4 hours that we're very overextended. As you can see, we said that the MACD would briefly touch, if we can just delete this. So the MACD would touch, bounce off of it on the 4 hour. As well, we'll touch, bounce off of it, and we'll keep going up. So we go down to the 40, and then we start going up again, just like that, to the 50, and around earnings, we will come back down, just like that. And then we'll see a little bit of a wishful bounce, and we'll see some sideways movement. So something similar to this. Now, if there's a market crash, this will change a little bit. If there's a market crash, we'll see this happen pretty much just like that. We'll come back down, and we'll keep going down. If there's a market crash, this will probably go back to the, I would say, the $10. 75% correction. More than that, probably more than that. But that's only if there's a market crash. So we're keeping up with the times. There could be a market crash. However, if not, then it's most probably going to come back down to the $35 to $30 level and then bounce and then go sideways. That's what I'm seeing so far. All right, so RSI would move to extremely overbought for a period of time and then come back down at around earnings to oversold and then go back. Same with the MACD, come back down just like that. All right, I'm not very good at drawing. I got a new mouse, so I'm having a tough time, but I'm getting used to it, so I'm hopeful. So NEO is still looking pretty fine so far. It looks like it could possibly go to the $50, but this also this is going to be constrained on like if the markets are bullish, this will happen definitely. If the markets are really bearish, you want to run away. If by the time it's the 10th of November and the 11th of November and we're still not going up, I would run. I would run because something is going wrong. And especially like if the markets are negative all week, then the pump is gonna probably be postponed. Just like that. We'll see some sideways movement until that happens. But if the markets are very negative, that's a very, very bad warning sign. Now let's delete this. We're gonna go to the 1 hour. See if it's gonna be any different at all. But so far, so good. Also, I would like to point out one more thing that I can see in the 4 hours clearly. We have now been in the overbought for about, I think, four to 5 days. Here we were in the overbought. This is the overbought, right? This is overbought, this is neutral, this is underbought or oversold. We've been in the overbought here for about, I guess that's 9 days, right? No, okay, 5 days. 5 days. So if we can see properly how long the maximum is that we've ever been in the overbought. So this was about a week. So I would say there's about a week time that we can remain in the overbought. And so we already had 5 days. But we came back down. So we could say that it resets, right? Usually you don't stay in the overbought that long with stocks. We could see another 5 days to 7 days of this staying in the overbought. That could be from Monday, the 9th of November, until possibly, I would say, the 14th. So this could be a very bullish period if the markets are neutral or bullish. And then on earnings, we'll see a crash, right? So I think it's going to be very bearish on the 16th So wait, 14, 15, 16. I think the 16th, I don't know, like Monday before earnings, or if Monday's earnings. I can't see it right here. Let me click on it. Yeah, it just says 17th of November. But yeah, anyways, the 2 to 3 days before earnings might be very negative. So, yeah. All right, so let's head over to the 1 hour. I'm checking out the 1 hour. There we go. Okay, what do we say? We said it would probably correct. Okay, we're seeing the correction happening right now. So this could correct a little bit further. Actually, it does look like we already had the correction, doesn't it? Well, it could push down and come back down. Push up and then come back down to around $40. And we'll gradually see a push towards the $50, right? And then this is 12th of November, right? So from here, we could crash down towards earnings and then see a rally and then crash down again. Or the timing could be different. We could see a little bit of a pullback and then another push to the upside and then crash after earnings. So this could also be possible. So we have a run, then we have a correction, we have another run, and then we have a correction. But this doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't fit into the picture. Like, where do we see these kind of moves in the past? We don't. So we're going to have to see if we can try to make this fit in the current picture of things with the time frame. So something like this. If I can do it properly. That could very well be the case, right? And then we go back down to about this level. It looks like a mountain, kind of funny. Yeah, this could very well happen, actually. I think, so we could push towards about the middle of the week next week, get a correction, go back up again after the correction, correct again, and keep going until earnings, and then crash down. But this would take us to $60. That makes no sense. But the current pace at which we're going, it's suggesting that we're going to go to $60. But that would make no sense because that's like way overbought. $60, that is a market capitalization of 60 billion. Is that even possible? Would that be possible for NEO? Checking live chat. That is crazy. That is crazy, right? Like, this is the trend, right? I'm just following the trend. It will probably get to 60 or 57 according to the trend if this keeps going, right? We could also see some sideways and then go up just like that, which then will reach 50. So if NEO is hyper bullish, I say we could potentially hit $60, right? If it's hyper bullish, stock market is bullish, suddenly President Trump gets elected because he got the Supreme Court to like do some stuff for him, then that could happen. I think a more realistic scenario would be, okay, so we go sideways just a little bit more, and then we go up until earnings, and then we come back down. This would be a little bit more realistic. I would even be going so far to say that we'll go up sideways just like that, and then earnings comes, and then we shoot up to 50 and then come back down. That could be a little bit more realistic because I don't think we're going to keep up this pace. That would be super bullish, super extreme to the maximum, honestly. But yeah, that is the 1 hour so far. Let's check out the 30 minutes, which is going to be a little bit more, I guess, complicated. The markets are going to close in about 5 minutes. Hold on. Markets closing 5 minutes. Okay, we're back. on the 30 minutes. Oh, that looks pretty fine. Okay, so what I would right away want to say, you see this right here? Okay, so I'm going to draw it again. This is a bottom on the RSI. So this line that I'm trying to draw, here we usually bottom on the RSI before we see a huge move to the upside. So we saw this right there. This was a bottom on the RSI. This was a bottom on the RSI. You can see it right here. Bottom on the RSI. We bottomed right here. And then we had another up move right here, right? So usually when we are around this RSI, we see huge moves coming. So this could very well happen again, right? So we will see another huge move. So I think we might even skip the sideways movements, according to the 30 minutes at least. So that will get us to about, I mean, how long was this movement? This was 10%. So we'll see another 10%. We'll see another correction and another 10%. This would pretty much be able to take us to the 50s. But then earnings is still quite far away, right? So I'm going to have to get the drawing tool. If we keep on being bullish, we could see these bumps every single time. And then just keep on going just like that. And just we correct back to the 35. This is my hyper bullish scenario. An upside of about approximately to about the 55, 60, if you really stretch it, dollars. I'm not necessarily repeating the same pattern. It's different. It's a little bit different because it doesn't look like we're going to go sideways. If we look at this, it looks more like we're going to see a pump. But on 1 hour, we saw that we were probably going to go sideways. So it's going to be a combination of those things. Like the market is pretty much going to decide where NIO goes. Market goes neutral, NIO goes sideways. Market goes up, NIO goes up. So I'm just laying out the scenarios for you guys. This would be hyper bullish. I'm going to go through another scenario. And I'm going to tell you at the end which one I think is going to be likely. I think the market is about to close in 2 minutes. So the most realistic one I would say would be this. Sideways movements, and then we gradually go up to the $50, come back down again. Earnings comes around, try to push again, we will come back down to approximately 36, 35, and then we will see some sideways movement to the upside, just like that. I think this is the most realistic thing. This correction will happen because people will be fearful right before earnings. They're going to sell off. Usually that happens. We saw this with many stocks. This happens. Okay, so it's like, oh, we reached $50. Let's take profits. Everybody takes profit. We see a sort of correction. And then it gets so cheap that people will get back into NIO thinking that it will go up huge. Then it does go up and then it crashes because obviously after the catalyst, I mean, what is there left? You got NIO Day. I mean, I don't know when NIO Day is. It's probably in December or something. But I would say that, or is this NIO Day? I've got no clue. Actually, I'm clueless. But I would say that regarding the technicals, I'm not. So I think this is the most realistic scenario in my mind. Then we'll see a correction down to $35. The reason I'm saying that this will go to 35 is because we've seen such a move before. I remember right here, I think it was not, no, it was not this move. We had a 30 to 40% correction before. Yeah, here. It was from 21 to about 16.86. And we had a bottom around 15.63. So that was about 30%. And what we're currently seeing in NIO stock looks pretty similar in terms of the really huge move upwards. We checked the MACD, we checked the RSI, so it's checking out. This could be approximately a correction of like 30 to 40%, which could take us down to the $35 to $30 level. All right, so this would be my realistic level, realistic analysis. Now, I also want to point out that there's also a possibility of a bearish. I think the bearish one is less likely with the stock market moving up so fast. But we're just going to cover it just in case. Just so everybody knows every scenario. All right. So bearish scenario, I would say we'll see it go up a little bit and then we'll gradually go down sideways, just like that, to about $35. And this could obviously look a bit like that, so a bit crazy, but I'm just doing it I just want it to look neat. Fill this gap, and then we'll see a little bit of a bounce. Earnings comes around, and then we go down. This could be the bearish scenario, going all the way to 35, and then pretty much crashing around earnings. I think this one is not likely. We have not seen such movement. This would literally be like, hey, trend line goes up, like what? Trend line goes up, and then suddenly it goes down like that. That doesn't really happen. Usually the trend line goes up, and then slightly deviates, and then keeps going up. This would be a very strange movement. This is like all the institutions would be selling NEO, pretty much. For some reason, something goes wrong. The markets are crashing. Donald Trump lost. Everything going wrong at the same time would result into this move, and then we'll gradually pick up, right? So that's the bearish scenario. All right, I think I covered most of it. There's also one really ridiculous one. This could also happen. We've seen this with Tesla before, where we would just trade sideways and then just go down at earnings. We've seen this one happen, like just gradually go trade sideways and then go down, or say trade sideways and go up. It's an unlikely scenario. It's also very weird movement. Don't see that happening, but you never know. All right, so gonna go back to what we thought was going to happen. Upwards move. See downfall before earnings. Try to go up again, and then we gradually crash. Something like that. End result, something like this. We'll still be going upwards, or to around the $50. We crash down before earnings, because people will be afraid of what's going to happen at earnings because of this parabolic move. There's probably going to be news media and outlets and everything covering it. I think the market's just closed. So, but yeah, this is my prediction. I think there's still some upside left in the case where the market is bullish and nothing really strange happens. In the case where it's bearish, it's just all the way down. So, that out of the way. But yeah, I would sell probably next week if it reaches around 450, 45, I mean, and about $50, around that range, to take some profits. All right, guys, this was the NEO analysis. I think the markets just closed 3 minutes ago, so I hope you enjoyed this analysis. If you did, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We're going to 6,000 subscribers today. Very optimistic. And I hope you enjoyed the new microphone. We recently got it. Voice sounds a little bit different. You might have noticed that. So, yeah, we're going to be covering some stocks for what's going to be happening next week. So if you want to watch, keep watching. Also, make sure you check out my social media pages. Links are in the description. The Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, everything is in the description, along with the Discord and the Patreon. So, okay, Tesla. What's happening with Tesla? Nothing. Literally nothing. Oh, somebody says get a green screen soon. Well, how much does a green screen cost? How much does green screen cost? That's not a lot. I can get that. I just don't know how to do the software. I'll have to figure that out, but I'll get it soon. No problem. I'll get it soon. Just donate me like $3,000. I mean, I'll get it. I'm just joking. What's the S&P doing? S&P is sitting neutral. Yeah, I want to read the chat, but I was doing an analysis. I'm sorry for that. S&P is sort of moving sideways. All right, I'm going to be reading the chat now, so you guys know what's happening. All right, grabbing the phone right now. Looking at the chat. Hey Gara, after you do Neo, can you do ACB? That thing went down 150%. I don't really know that stock though. Where do I see the price of Neo in September 2021? I think around probably $60, $70. Somewhere around there. If everything goes fine. Hi, I'm new to your channel. Thanks for sharing. What platform do you use? I'm using TradingView, or if you're talking about like which trading platform, I'm using Trading 212 for trading. Still looking at your comments. I'm gonna be doing Workhorse. I'm gonna look at Palantir a little bit. I'm gonna look at, let me check. Probably Amazon, Square, Netflix. Tipstar coming in with the 4.5 euro donation. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, man. Awesome. I think you should sell Neo about next week, mid next week to the end of next week, around there, if it's going up. Facebook. I want to cover Facebook as well. Oh, did you just donate for the green screen? That's awesome. It's okay. I'll get it with my own money. Should be fine. I bought 25 stocks of Neo at 21. Wow, that's pretty great. How do I feel about Apple stock? I think Apple stock could very well still be going up. Still some upside left. Well, I'm checking some messages, so all right, if you don't know what we're doing right now, this is a live stream until we get 6,000 subscribers. It's a bit ridiculous, but we're going to try it anyway. We're going to be analyzing every single stock until I am tired and collapsing. But if you guys have a minute, I'm going to have to edit my thumbnail. I'm going to do this live because it's whatever. I'm going to read the comments every now and then. So, just give me 1 second. I have to do this. This is so ridiculous. But I have to do it live because I don't have a thumbnail prepared, unfortunately. Yeah, I usually do this on Canva. I don't use Photoshop yet because I don't have money for Photoshop yet. I would say, should I do it Friday or Saturday? I'll just do Friday, right? But I actually do have a thumbnail. This is the perfect thumbnail. Look at both of them. Kimberly says, I'm new. Then welcome. Welcome to the community. Make sure you join the Discord. It's down below in the description. You can join the community. Would I use this rocket? Or would I use... I'm almost done, guys. Just give me 1 second. We're going to do many stock analysis. So if you drop down what you want to see, drop down which stock you want me to analyze down below. Okay, so you know what? I'm just going to do this. It looks so ugly though. Whatever, I'm just going to do it. This has turned into a graphic design class. Almost done. So, stock market analysis. Just give me 1 moment. Preparing your design. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now let's get on with this. Oh wait, I forgot to add something. This is gonna be fun. This is really gonna be fun. You know, I'm just gonna do a rocket. I think the rocket is better. Yeah, drop down all the stocks you want me to analyze. I'm gonna analyze every single stock today. Everything. I'm telling you, every single stock is gonna be analyzed. I think I'm gonna use this one. Oh, dang it. We send this one backward. Send it backward. Come on. Come on. Backward again. Annoying. I just want this one. This should be fine. Not that one. Okay, that looks so ugly, but let's go. Okay, that should be fine, right? That should be fine. We're probably not going to hit 6,000 subscribers, but we're going to try anyway, right? Why not, you know? If you don't shoot, you can't hit the target, right? So you got to shoot. How do we do this? Oh, there. Let me just change the thumbnail. Should be it. And now what I want to do, I want to change the description. Give me one moment. I'm gonna have to 1 second, guys. I'm gonna have to briefly change the description, but you're gonna see my really personal information if I show the screen. So 1 moment. Changing the description right now. We're gonna be back in like 3 seconds. Very fast. There we go. Copying that really fast. Yeah, so there's this channel. It's called Money in Motion. And when I was 2,000 subscribers in, he had around 3,000 subscribers. Now we both have around 5,000 subscribers. And I'm like the type that would like be very competitive. And I know that some of you guys, you follow him as well. So I'm gonna try to beat him. I'm gonna try to beat him, you know, like as in like subscriber count. See if we can do that. That would be so funny. That would be great. I watched one of his Neo videos. He's great. He does more of a fundamental analysis though. I think we have everything set. We have almost everything set. I just need to change the title of the video or the live stream. Live until 6,000 subscribers. Stock market analysis. We're almost done. Hang on. Just changing the title and that should be it. All right, 3, 2, 1. We should be done now. I'm gonna show you my screen. We should be good to go. Maybe share the link, I guess. Live until 6K. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, guys. This is gonna be a very long live stream. Okay. Oh, my neck. So I'm checking out the current subscriber count. We're at 5,343. 650 is so far away. Okay, so... Alright, so guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Gara. I'm Lucid Trading. I try to analyze stocks for you guys to give you the best guidance. I recently got a new microphone. It's sitting right there. It's amazing. It is wonderful. It is helping me so much right now. What we're right now doing is we're going to be streaming until we hit 6,000 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe right the hell now. We are right now sitting at 5,345. So we need to get at least 655 subscribers somewhere. So that's going to be funny. We're probably not going to reach it, but we're going to try as hard as we can. So we're going to stay live for probably, I think, 4 to 5 to 6 hours. I don't know, it's going to take a long time. So yeah, I'll remind you every 15 minutes, like, hey, make sure you subscribe. We're going to 6,000. So yeah. Oh boy. Never done such a video, but somebody recommended to me, like, hey, why don't you just do such a video? And I'm like, okay, I'll try it. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna do fun things. First off, I have to check the live chat because I can't be analyzing stocks if I don't know which stocks I should be analyzing. Hold on. Also, everyone that follows me on social media will get a shout out during the live stream. So just so you know that, the links are down below in the description. So, where's the live chat? Okay, there we go. Live chat. I'm looking at everything in the chat now. So we got, someone is asking Fury. We got Neo. We got Workhorse, Palantir, Lee, Palantir, Plug, Zoom, Palantir, Fury. Paulina says, Gara, I am afraid of holding 100 stocks I bought at 38. Should I sell? If Biden is announced as a winner, you don't think that would bring the market down? I think it will definitely bring down the market. Martin Coloma says, what do you think about KNDI? Netflix, KNDI looking good. Thank you. I want more thing. Okay. Alex says, thank you. I want to more learn English. Cool. Stockmo went from 300 to 100k subs in a month. Yeah, Stockmo is like, he's skyrocketing. Palantir, somebody is like spamming Palantir. So Fury, okay, Fury, Palantir, Plug. Alright, Nano Dimension. Also, I want to check this US election thingy. There's nothing happening. Georgia, oh, whoa, Georgia's very close. Pennsylvania, very close. Nevada is Trump, but okay, so this Biden is probably gonna win. Sad life. If you want to support me on Patreon, guys, the link is in the description for the Patreon. As you can see, the only way I could have bought this microphone was because of the Patreon. So if you support me, I could get more and more and better equipment. And at some point, we'll have like super awesome, crispy quality videos. And yeah, that's all thanks to the Patreon. So check the link in the description. If you want to join the Discord, you can do that as well. There's a link in the description to the Discord server. And on top of that, check out the social media, the Instagram, the TikTok, and the Twitter. If you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter, I will give you a personal shout out in the live stream. All right, because everybody wanted to see Palantir, we're going to do it. First, I'm going to give you a shout out. Alan Rafferty. Thank you for following me on Instagram. Tay Marie. Thank you so much for following me. I appreciate it. And yeah, okay, so I'm going to have to get a glass of water first because I am super thirsty, guys. You must understand, I've been talking for the last 1 hour. My thirst is through the roof. I'll be back in a second, and we're going to start analyzing Palantir. I got me some water, which should help us. See how the webcam is looking. It's looking fine. As long as you don't see my stomach. Martin Coloma just followed me on Instagram. Thanks. Appreciate it. Alright, so is everybody ready for the Palantir analysis? Are we all ready? Yeah, my microphone is pretty awesome now. I know, it's pretty awesome. Thanks for the compliments. Is the microphone good? Yeah, it's fine. Okay. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Our previous analysis was that we would see a little bit of a correction, which actually happened, surprisingly enough. If we push this a little bit upwards, it's a bit more accurate. And then we would see an upwards movement towards possibly $17. It does look like it's about to do that, so kudos to me, I guess. It looks a bit ugly. Alright, so we're going to start off with the Palantir analysis. After that, we're going to do the workhorse analysis. Everybody's still spamming stocks. I'm going to check my stocks, speaking about them. Okay, my stocks are looking fine. Alright, so here we go. Really thirsty. Okay, so our previous prediction was that Palantir would go up significantly to the $17. That would actually mean that the MACD, after crossing, would go up just like that. But so far, what we can see, we're just going to look at the MACD and the RSI. If we can do that. Alright. So far, we didn't just touch it. We actually we're crossing. That's a bearish signal. Now, we're not crossing down like that. We're actually, it's like budging, right? It's like budging to the upside. So we could cross again for a bullish move. Just like that. And this could very well happen. And then gradually come back down. So this could be the move to the $17, and then we'll have a correction if it happens, right? If the markets are bullish. So this would come back just like that, and we'll touch it again, probably just like that, and then we'll come back down. That looks really misformed, but I've seen worse. This is the scenario where we see the $17. Which means, okay, we go down a bit. at these levels we've seen upwards momentum. You see that? So we could see another one just like that for the $17. And then we come back down again. Right, that makes a lot of sense. So far, it's making a lot of sense. And we could see another upwards move. Possibly again to the $20 and above. But this is the extreme bullish case, so you have to understand that. So we come back down to 14, and then we have another move to wherever this is going to take us. Right, so another move just like that. Now, this is not based off anything. I haven't checked the 1 hour, I haven't checked the 4 hours, so I think we'll have to check that first. But so far, this could very well be the case because we got a proper catalyst. Palantir has been moving. It hasn't even been moving for like very long, right? This bullish move has been a pretty recent thing. It's not like very surprising, right? It was about to happen, but so if we can see, we haven't seen anything happen for the past month, right? For a whole month, Palantir was down in comparison to IPO. And then finally we get an upwards move. So there's a lot of space to the upside, I would think. I think we're never going to see this part of Palantir again, unless the whole market crashes. So earnings is the clear catalyst. I think what we also have to look at is where the S&P 500 is going. Because you see that we're gradually going up, but that's because the S&P 500 was gradually going up in this period. So you also have to take that into account. I would say that if the S&P 500 will go to 3,600, we'll see the $17 and then we'll move to the $20. If it doesn't, well then Palantir is going to move sideways and downwards. So earnings is the 12th of November. That's about 6 days from now. That's okay. So if you subtract the weekend, 4 days, 4 trading days. So that's Thursday. So you got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, so we know it's like 3 days. How much can we go up in 3 days, right? It's like about 10, 20, 30%, around that range. Because you can't just go up Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, right? Can you? I don't know. I don't think so. We could also draw a trend line. That could help us a lot. I used to do this more often, but recently, because of making so many videos, been not doing that. Usually Trendline helps you to figure out where the stock might go next. Because these things really help out like a ton. Okay, so I would say, okay, cool. That's cool. So far it's moving in that direction, right? It might come back all the way to 13.56. So goes sideways, hits this level, and then bounces. So we saw that there was some sideways movement right here before it bounced at this place. So we could see similar movements. And now I'm not talking about hyper bullish case to $17 right away. This is more neutral case, right? And then we go up again. So that could be the case. That could take us all the way to probably like $16. And then if this pattern repeats, another boost. And it will gradually go to like $20 if this keeps up. However, I would like to say one thing. With Palantir, I have noticed that patterns do repeat themselves. I noticed this first at the very beginning. Hold on. So there are particular patterns that are repeating. So the pattern, this one is very interesting. So we go up massively, we correct sideways, and then we properly go down, and we have that similar movement. Well, it looks very messy here. We have the similar movement here where we go up, surge very quickly, and we slowly go down sideways. We surge super quickly again, and we go pretty much sideways, right? But a little faster. So we had this happen like a couple times. It happened at open. It happened right here, right there, right here, I would say. It's about 4 times. And right here. It happened right there too. If I just stretch it a bit, you'll see it. See that? You get a huge move downwards. And you don't see this in other stocks. I mean, you see it here and there, but it's happening so often with Palantir. So it's being pumped and then it's dumped. But it's not dumped right away. It's dumped very slowly. So that was a pattern. And now it's happening again, but in a different manner. It's more bullish. It's going upwards, so. Hold on. There's more buying pressure, I would say. Look at that, could be fine. So pump, selling pressure, pump, selling pressure, and then we hit the trend line probably, or a little bit earlier. Then we pump again, we get some selling pressure, possibly pump again. This would take us to $17. And we do know that usually when Palantir goes down, it goes down like that. It slowly goes down just like that. And I would say that then we'll see a last pump to earnings and then come back down. I'm checking the live stream. Haven't checked the live chat in a while, so. All right, so let me just delete this real quick. I would say this is neutral to bullish scenario, right? The reason we're seeing the corrections, I will explain. RSI has to come back down because we're going to be in overbought territory again and then come back down. Overbought territory again, come back down, etc. So something similar could happen. I'm not going to say it's 100%, but this could happen. So we'll probably head over to $17. Would be very bullish. Well, ARK Invest actually recently put a lot of money into Palantir, so that's also very bullish. And if we're going to be really realistic for Palantir, I would say we go up to approximately 16.5, somewhere around there. Correct a bit, go up a little bit again, and then correct after earnings. Just like that. That could be the ultra realistic case. We'll see the MAC, or we see the RSI move downwards just like that, and we'll see a little bit of the upside, and then we'll correct again. So this would be really realistic. It's like being real. Yeah. So we'll see $16 probably hit very soon. And this is also when the markets are not ultra bearish, right? Because if the markets are ultra bearish, then I don't know what would happen then. That would be just really bloody. It would be very bad news. Okay, so that's it for Palantir for now, because I think I've covered it quite a lot. So if there's bearishness, I haven't done the bearish case, like the really bearish case. I think the bearishness would just gradually go back to 11.8 and then start, hold on. No, that's wrong. Usually Palantir skyrockets to the upside, so we see slow move to the downside, correct all the way, and then we'll see a strong move to the upside. And then we'll see a little bit of bearishness again, and just like that, come back down. Something like we saw right there. but then in this format. Anyway, this was Palantir. Let's head over to Workhorse. We're going to do some Workhorse. Workhorse live. Oh, it did see a move to the upside, but it just came back down. That was because of the markets being bearish, right? Probably. Makes a lot of sense. We'll have to delete this scenario. It doesn't make sense anymore. Not at all. There was the ultra bullish case for if the markets would go up. And we went sideways, right? It does look like we're about to see some bullishness on Workhorse. Same for the 1 hour. See if the 4 hours can say something about this. Nah, 4 hours looking pretty bad. That's looking pretty bad. That's looking really bad. Last time we saw something like this and we went down massively. So, sorry, this is just comical. Wow, that's just so sad. It's already down so much, and it's gonna keep going down, according to the 4 hours. So it's gonna go down just like that to probably the $15.7 if markets are staying neutral or bearish. However, if that would happen, right? If that would happen, we would see a very strong move happening to the upside, I would think. Not just right away, probably like that. But then that move would be pretty solid. This would probably carry us again to possibly $19.5. Maybe even a little bit higher than that. $22 maybe. But I don't know yet because I don't know what's happening on the daily. Yeah, I was expecting something like that. There we go. So the daily is looking like it's about to bounce like substantially. Yeah, look, oh my. We have to look at this very closely though. Just give me a second. Alright, so you can see that the MACD is about to be crossed. Right there. And that could be a very bullish signal. You can see the MACD, relatively speaking, it's the lowest that it's been. So, I would say this could potentially bottom, skyrocket. You see that this move right there, oh my god, this could go up massively. Guys, I think Workhorse is a strong buy. Oh, the markets are closed. I wish I could get some Workhorse right now. Saddening. Saddening. Very saddening. I'm looking at some of the messages right now. Oh, by the way, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're going to 6,000 subscribers until the end of the live stream. We're going to stop streaming when we're at 6,000. We're going to do that, for sure. For sure, you know. Promises. But yeah, I think the 1 day is looking very bullish for Workhorse. So we could see a repeat of potentially, I would say, what is this move? This move was like, what? Almost 100% move. I think what could happen is we could see this happen. Yeah, definitely. If this goes all the way back up, just like that. I mean, what's noticeable for Workhorse is that the MACD is this low, but the price level, notice at the price level, when it was at this level back here in August, the MACD was way higher, right? So that means we're at the lower MACD. So that means that when we go back to this price level, or to this MACD level, the price level will be way higher. So we'll have the same MACD level, but the price level is going to be higher than back then. Way higher. So I could see $22 happening, and after that going up to the $30. This is looking pretty bullish in terms of like, if fundamentally speaking Workhorse is doing its best, we're going to see some really huge lots of potential to the upside. I'm going to be looking at the live chat. Give me 1 second. Gar, do you think the market will crash with Biden winning? I think so. Will it affect all of the stocks equally? I think some stocks will be going down less and some will be going up. Because if you think about it, Biden wants to lock down the country. So that would mean, okay, so Zoom is going to be benefiting from that, definitely. Any COVID like stocks are going to benefit from it. Fury. Well, somebody have been like, you know what, guys? I'm gonna go really fast through them because else I'm gonna be doing this pretty. It's gonna take long, very long. Fury Gold Mines. So that dropped heavily. What's the market cap? That's really small. It's 100 million. That's a relatively small stock slash. Yeah, it's going flat. It shows some potential on the 1 day, because it slowly could move to the earnings. And have we seen this before? Yeah, we've seen upwards moves to earnings before. It's not too crazy. So potentially going back to the 1.76. All right, next stock. Yeah, I'm drawing lines without looking at catalysts or news, because technicals on its own can give you some perspective. All right, so Roku, Apple. Yeah, I'm guessing. Of course, I'm guessing. I can't exactly know what's happening. Who knows exactly how the stock market goes? Nobody. Only crazy people do. And they're crazy for a reason. Because they don't know. Oh, Apple looking sweet. Apple looking pretty sweet. Could see a little bit of a correction, but then gradually moving to overbought. Yeah, why not? I mean, we see that it happens every period of time, right? So this took us about approximately, I'd say 2 months until we got into overbought again. Well, it's about 2 months, so we might get there again. And this one took us about a couple months as well, so I think it was March, right? Yeah, so why not? Could happen again. I'm just guessing a bit, like trying to see what's happening. This could definitely go up, at least to that point. And then we got earnings as a big catalyst, which, I mean, it's, as I've said before, this could potentially take us to just like that. $160. If there's no riots happening, no burning down cities and stuff, Apple should be fine. Just like that. Anyway, let's check something else. Big C. Could you please spam? Could you please not spam? Like, honestly. Square. Oh boy. We are going to look at Square. And wow. Okay, that's crazy. Guys, you can check one of my videos. I've actually done several videos on Square where I said that Square would skyrocket to 190. And it's actually at that level. This is just the beginning for Square, I think. This is this is just the beginning. Uh, this is literally just the beginning. Right. So when did we skyrocket like this before? We haven't. Right. So correct a bit, and then we'll gradually be moving upwards. Possibly. So just like that. This could happen. Go to the 300s. But this is gonna need some stimulus. President Biden is not gonna ruin anything or change anything, or then this could be pretty nice. Neo is 300 end of next year. I don't think Neo's gonna be 300 end of next year. I highly doubt it. All right, so I'm looking at Plug. Some people have been waiting for Plug. Plug Power. Yeah, so Plug could be I don't know. I mean, it looks like it's gonna go up, right? Pretty much looks like a repeat of what we saw before, just like that. So then we go up and we come back down. Right? That makes sense. Pretty logical. Double this move. Possibly to the 24, 23. Possibly, yeah. Very predictable. So we go up, we go down to this level, go up again, about twice the movement that we saw before, go down again to this level. You go up again, twice the move that we saw before, go down to this level. We go up again, two times the move before, we go up at around this level, pretty much. And then we'll have another one if that's possible. It's so ridiculous. Look at that. Does this stock not look manipulated to you? Look at that. Look how manipulated that. Look at the MACD. It's like, wow. What do I say about this? I mean, it's whatever, right? Yeah, I think there's some more upside to Plug, definitely. Based off of the daily, right? So looking at the 30 minutes, it's also about to go up on the 30 minutes actually. But it's going to see some corrections on the short term, but it will be going up. You'll be fine. We already took a look at Neo. This whole live stream was like about Neo in the beginning, so you can search at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, guys, I think we're going to quit with like the 6,000 subscriber thing. Well, actually, we're not going to quit with it. It's just we're not going to be able to hit like 6,000 subscribers in this live stream. It was a pipe dream. I was some person like told me, "Hey, this might work." I was like, "Hey, let's try it out." So far not really working out. But I would say which one do I want to do? Roku. Xbang, Roku. We're just going to keep on going. Oh, I was bearish. Why was I bearish? What was going on? Why was I bearish? That made no sense. Oh, I remember. I thought... Yeah, right. So, I thought... Look at this MACD movement. I thought we would have a great drop. Right? We predicted the drop, but I didn't think it would go sideways like that. I thought it would go downwards to 28 at least. which didn't happen. So I think next up is going to be the up move. But we did predict it went down. So we predicted like 10% down movement. That's quite nice. So it wasn't completely correct though. So I would say that. Yeah, still looking for an upside move. Probably like that. ACB or is ABC? ACB, right? ACB stock. Aurora Cannabis. This is gonna correct further. Unless something really magical happens, I think this is gonna correct further. So either earnings is gonna be perfect. So 6th, 7th, 8th. Okay, 9th. Monday is open. Ooh, this is like questionable. I think it could go sideways. Earnings good, we go up. Earnings bad, we go down. And then we see a little bit of that little bullishness, right? Yeah. Enbridge. I don't know if you have a ticker for it. I'll do it. Sure. I'm looking at the live chat. Just give me 1 second. Hey, save the video. If it's not $300 by December, he's talking about NEO stock. Next year, I give you $300. But if it is, you owe me $300. Okay, so by December, so he's predicting that NEO is going to go up from $42 all the way to $300 in about 24 days. I'll take you up on that offer. I don't think it's gonna be at that level in this year. No, yeah, it's not gonna go there. Definitely not. No freaking way. Even if, okay, so say for a second, say that NEO goes up at the current hyperbolic speed that it's going at, just like that. We're gonna keep on going, just like that. We keep going just like that, like super hyperbolic mode. Well, let's just give it an edge, just like that. That's 20th of November. That is, well, okay, so at the maximum, if it goes at this rate, with this, which is very unsustainable, it will reach $111 for December. By December. There is no freaking way it's going to reach $300. And I don't need your $300 actually, so. But thanks for the offer. If people are thinking it's going to go to $300 before December, it's not going to do that. It has to move exponentially to do that. So we'll have to move not in a linear way, but exponential, which is like more like that. And then we'll have to move exponentially fast to 300. And only then can we, this looks so ridiculous. Only then can we reach 5 million on NEO. So then NEO will be at $300. But do you guys think NEO's going to move exponentially? Like, do you think this will happen? Comment down below. I would like to know. Do you think NEO is going to move exponentially? So I'm telling you, like, it has to move like super parabolic to go there. Look how ridiculous that looks like. It will reach it around 23rd of November, somewhere around there. Oh, December next year. If it's December next year, it's possible. But it's gonna be a stretch, but it's possible. It's not likely, but it's still possible, I would say. All right, checking the live chat. See if you guys want to see any stocks in particular. I'm not seeing any new stocks though. SBE, KNDI, Qualcomm, Big C, Roku. Okay. I got some. I got you guys. I got you. So, Big C. Oh man. Yeah, I think Big C. I don't know, with this Big Commerce, right? Is this a Chinese company or something? I think we're gonna see a surge to the upside, possibly. Maybe to. Honestly, I think it's gonna go up like that. Just a little bit to the $87, like 10%. Come back down. Possibly go up again. But I'm not sure. Let me check the 30-minute, the 1 day. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna see big upside coming. So possibly go up. Yeah, I think big commerce could be very bullish long term. Seeing like 10, 20, 30, 40% bounces coming up. I mean, we saw this happen right here, right? This bounce. We could see something again like that. Maybe even more rapid. Nah, never mind. It's not going to be as rapid. It's just going to be a smaller version of it, possibly. Enbridge, ENB. Hold on. I think this could be very bullish. This could be possibly pretty bullish. We got a $5 donation from Dean TV Allen. Thanks for the donation. By 2021. Okay, so $39. Probably up next. I think this could be a big move. This could be a big one. Something. Yeah, this could see a little bit of upside and come back down again. So. Yeah, I'm getting cold. Okay, I'm gonna do some more stocks, and at some point I'm gonna have to go because I'm gonna have to make some videos. Oh, so can't stream till 6,000 subscribers because unfortunately we don't have 6,000 people watching. No, I'm kidding, but I'll try to do as many as possible because I'm gonna have to record videos soon. All right. Oh wow. I don't think this is gonna keep up. I think this is gonna come back down. Possibly. Well, to be really honest, if markets are bullish, we can keep going up. But then eventually we do come down a bit. Perhaps not all the way. I would say to 275. And then we come back down, just like that. Just like we did right there. So we could see something like that. Upwards move, sideways move, and go up. Yeah, so. Checking your stocks. Roku has a little bit of leeway to the upside, but at some point it's going to see a big correction to the downside. Like I'm talking really big correction. Like that big. Which is huge. 10-20% correction. Alright, see if there's any stocks that I want to do. Oh, cool. Hubs. Let's do hubs. HubSpot. Wow. Yeah, this is very easy. It's gonna fill the gap, come back down, and then it's gonna go up again probably. Wait, let me just probably fill this gap, and then go up. Look at this. Oh my god. This is gonna come down pretty symmetrically. We can already see the bearishness on HubSpot. See the daily? Yeah, even the daily is looking pretty bearish. Very soon, very, very soon. So if you have HubSpot right now, you basically hit the top. So I'll be careful. Potential comeback of about like that. Something like that, right? So anyways, guys, I'm like really tired right now. I'm gonna take a bit of a rest, and then I'm gonna start recording videos for you guys. Probably will be up in about an hour. So thank you so much for coming to the live stream. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I would really appreciate that. We'll hit 6,000 one day. And also, check out the social media pages, the Instagram, the TikTok, the Twitter. They're all down below in the description. If you want to join the Discord, there's a link for the Discord server. Link is down below in the description. And if you want to support the channel, we have a Patreon. You can check it out. Here it is. You can get many benefits there. All right, guys. This was Lucid Trading. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I'll be uploading some videos very soon.